Hey, ladies and gentlemen, so it has been a while since I made a recent video, and I'm sure that you guys can already tell, yes, I'm congested, yes, my nose is a little bit rough right now. For those that were not keeping up with the post on X or so, I did recently have surgery back in October. Recently, I did have some complications that did send me to the ER, so I have been out for a little bit of time. I do apologize for it, but we are getting there. Slowly but surely, we are getting back in the groove of things, but I'm sure that you guys are also aware that the overall market has erupted, and history is in the process of being made when it comes to XRP, as well as a lot of altcoins in this space. So with that being said, welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Nick. For those that are new to the channel, hopefully by the end of this video, you do become a subscriber. Let's dive on in. Let's talk about a few things. Number one, fear and greed. We are in extreme greed, so now is the time to definitely prepare to be a little bit cautious, have some stable coins on the sidelines just in case anything crazy happens. You know, it has been a while since we've seen a significant pullback on Bitcoin. We should be really kind of welcoming it, if we're being honest here. Again, we don't have to see one. We could still just continue up, 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 but that is not a healthy way of moving price action. So we want to see a possible correction in the short term before a much larger expansion. But as we do look at Bitcoin, almost $2 trillion of market cap, almost $80 billion in volume, which is insane. But guys, look at XRP. Almost $12 billion in 24-hour volume. This is crazy. Up 61.70% on the last 7 days. This is exactly what I have been talking about when it comes to XRP. We know that XRP surprises and shocks everyone when they least expect it. And in the last month, I saw a lot of people getting very bearish on XRP leading into the beginning of November because we lost 50 cents. Everyone was like, all right, that's it. XRP's done, whatever. And now it's almost doubled in price. Again, this is why I always say, don't listen to the noise. There's going to be a ton of it around this space. Just make sure that you are focused on the target. But outside of this, I do quickly want to say, before we continue on in this video, that I have partnered up with Caleb and Brown for all US investors. It's very hard for US investors to get a hold of a lot of crypto trading platforms for buying, selling, and swapping, and Caleb and Brown is one of the best on and off ramps that's regulated. That's right, it's regulated, which allows you access to a wide range of altcoins and a ton of premium services. Guys, 24-hour support. One of the best exchanges out there, especially if you are in the US and if you are worried about regulations and things like that. They have broker support, no fees, safe and secure. They have the lowest fees for trading, by the way. I'm talking about no joining fees when I talk about no fees. This is definitely one of the best exchanges out there. So if you guys do want to go check them out, there's a link down in the description below right now. You can open up your free account today and get started in minutes. One of the best exchanges out there. Now let's talk a little bit more about XRP. Let's talk a little bit more about where we are headed, but also what has started this big eruption in price. Because yes, we are in the bull run. The bull run is here. I don't think anyone is denying that. We've been talking about it for a while. You know, I said we're just waiting for Bitcoin to break out of this consolidation phase. And if we look at Bitcoin right now, this is what the chart looks like. Again, I kept telling you guys, the chart for Bitcoin is so beautiful. It is amazing to watch this thing really kind of play out perfectly. And I kept telling you guys, we want to see the bullish structure form. And we started to form that back in the beginning of September. And that's what led us to this big expansion here. Even this nice little retest of this upper trend line, we never lost it. Everyone was getting bearish. Oh, that's it. It's time for Bitcoin to come back down to sub 60K. We never saw it. Instead, we moved up here, retested the all-time high, a little bit of a retest of the lower side. Now, this was actually a higher low on the short term, or the short time frame, sorry. And then, boom, eruption. Now, yes, I am expecting us to possibly get a nice retest. If we're talking about a fair value gap on the 3-day chart, It's right around roughly 81,460 to about $86,741. This is a nice little area where we would see something like this happen on Bitcoin, where we, possibly reject at the highs again, kind of come down here, chop a little bit more, and then we continue higher. That's what I would expect. That's what would be healthy on Bitcoin. Now, could it go deeper? 100%. It could come back down and retest the all-time high around $74,000. I still would not be concerned at all. It would actually be healthy price action. But the overall structure for Bitcoin has been so bullish, and that's why I've been telling you guys, like, listen, I understand that altcoins suck right now, but we are nearing a big moment in this space where we will see alt season. Now, alt season is not yet here. Regardless of if we're looking at, XRP and getting excited, or looking at other altcoins and getting excited, guys, look at Bitcoin dominance. We are not yet there in alt season. Bitcoin dominance is well over 60% still. So as we really look at this, yeah, we're not yet in alt season, which should get everyone excited. Now, talking more so about XRP. If we look at this, just recently on November 15th, Bitwise did announce that this is their Bitwise 10 crypto index fund. It is an ETP. This includes XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. This is very, very bullish. This is basically the first ETP with XRP in it from a major player like Bitwise. I know that you guys are probably going to say, well, what about, Grayscale? Grayscale is fine, but Bitwise is on a much larger scale right now. And as we really look at this, this is just adding more fuel for the fire for XRP. On top of that, also Robinhood recently saying, good morning. I'd like to just say morning, but we offer Solana, Pepe, XRP, and also ADA now. So XRP is now relisted on every single major exchange. There is no doubt in my mind that XRP is going to have one of the largest bull runs in history. And yes, I'm talking about going back to 2017, 2018. Right now, if we go over to Fiat Leak, this is what is happening right now over on Fiat Leak. There was at some times that I was looking at this, and this is on my downtime. I was watching over 5 million XRP being traded in just a minute. That's how crazy this space has been. So as we really look at XRP, what is next? And why are we 48 hours away from history? Well, if we're looking at XRP, this is what the chart looks like right now. We just retested one of the biggest areas on this chart, which is going all the way back to July 10th when we got the XRP is not a security announcement. We need to be a little bit cautious here. And the reason why I say that is because if we go back to the 3-day chart, there is a very large area where we have yet to retest, which is also a fair value gap down here. And we're talking about like the mid 60% level. Now, we don't have to retest that. I'm just saying that there is a fair value gap down there. But there is also a potential shallow fair value gap up here on the daily. And if we actually look at this, so just take it into accountability where we are at right now with XRP, with the overall market. Yes, a lot of things are getting overbought right now. Yes, a lot of people are getting very bullish right now. So I always say just make sure to be a little bit cautious. When everyone is getting bullish, be a little bit cautious. It's not going to hurt you. There's still a potential that we retest like 69 cents roughly. There's also a potential where we retest this level here. This level around here is like roughly 75 cents. That was the first big signal that this was going to be a much larger expansion to 92 cents, which we did get. We retested that perfectly. I did mention this also in the Discord. I would not write off the idea of this thing cooling off a little bit, coming back down to 75 cents, ranging before having that much larger expansion above 92 cents, continuing to about roughly like $1.06, retesting 92 cents again, and then continue it even higher. Again, this would also play out with Bitcoin, because if we go back to the Bitcoin chart, one second. So if we come back to this Bitcoin chart, this is exactly what I'm expecting on Bitcoin as well. A nice little cool off before a much larger expansion. Now with Bitcoin dominance well over 60%, yes, it would kill a lot of altcoin momentum, but this should be the last major correction before alt season officially begins. And with XRP already at 90 cents, it's a big warning sign of what's to come. And with the weekly candle close, it literally 48 hours. We're 48 hours away from the weekly candle close. If we do close over 75 cents on this weekly candle, it is confirmation of a much larger expansion, that 92 cents is not going to be the end goal. No, the next target after this is roughly $1.32, followed by the 2021 high of $1.95, $1.96 roughly, and then followed by $3.21. Now, these are my three major targets after we break over 92 cents. And once we break over this, I do expect us to make a new all-time high. And my overall target here is about $8. Now, I know that a lot of people have said 5 to 7. Yes, 5 to 7 is my safe range. That's my conservative range. My overall target here on XRP is about $8 to $12. That is me not being conservative. That is me being very bullish. I do believe that a new all-time high on XRP is about to be created. And I do believe that history is going to be made this bull run. Because you got to remember, right, the SEC, there's been a lot of talks about the SEC, basically getting rid of Gary Gensler, the SEC being realigned, regulations happening around crypto. This is all very bullish for XRP that went through all of the whole process with the courts, got the not a security status. So as we really look at XRP and as we look at this space right now, guys, I could not be any more bullish for XRP. And I even said this over on X as well. If we go scroll down here real quick, I reposted a few things. So here we have Justin 18 U.S. states sue the SEC alleging unconstitutional overreach and unfair prosecution of the crypto industry under Gary Gensler. This is huge. On top of that, Gary Gensler released a statement suggesting that he may be leaving the SEC. Again, I said this is huge if true, especially for XRP, because as we look at XRP and as we look at what's going on right now around this space, guys, everything is aligning for a massive XRP bull run, one of the largest in history, and with the trading volume being where it is right now for XRP, with Fiat Leak going absolutely crazy. I mean, we haven't seen volume like this ever. If we go all the way back, I just want to show you guys something real quick, because a lot of people forget how much volume XRP had when it did go to this all-time high. Here's like 1.56 billion trading volume. Here's 1.34 billion, 1.5, 7.55, followed by 8.10 billion. We are at $12 billion in 24-hour trading volume. This is insane. This is insane. And if we go all the way back to 2021, guys, at the peak here, 10.4 billion. So as we look at what's going on for XRP, yes, this is historical. But before we get ahead of ourselves, we need to make sure that this weekly candle close in 48 hours is over 75 cents. That is going to be a big start. Now, I am not expecting us to break 92 cents initially, because again, if we go back in time, here we have the summer of 2023, big resistance zone. Also, big resistance zone around December of 2021. Also a very big resistance zone around roughly April of 2018. Yes, this is where the bear market was already in place. Very similar price action here, but 92 cents acts as a massive resistance zone. It's also a macro Fibonacci extension or retracement level, that this is where we would see a retracement on XRP. This is where we would see a rejection on XRP. That's why I say very, very, very cautious here. Be very cautious here, because we are already on a massive move to the upside. Bitcoin is going crazy. Everyone is getting very bullish, and this is to be expected. Just be a little bit cautious. You don't have to go out and make impulsive decisions or anything like that. The best way to play this is just have stablecoins on the sidelines for buying. Keep your bags. Wait for targets to be met. Wait for your, price targets to be hit. Don't act impulsively. Don't try to sell your bags to catch a falling knife or anything like that. Just be cautious. Just be careful, and don't let your emotions cloud your judgment. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys do want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.